With your wins, you may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Try not to take it personally. Unfortunately, it's something that comes along with success. Whenever you feel like you're not in control or the world is against you.
Hello there. This is your girl, Miss B, and welcome to the Big Cave. Like as you come in, please, and thank you. And if you have been here before, welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. Please make sure you like this video, like I just said before, and shout out to my mods and my subscribers. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back into the business.
Investment into your own future. When you choose to spend your valuable time thinking, speaking, typing negative thoughts, you're investing in something that will give you absolutely no return in your investment.
That's his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the up out of my face and I'm gonna blow this to your face all day, it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, we've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot and we go.
All Hollywood. Like, I'm not gonna put on a thing like, oh, we're all Hollywood and let's just all pretend we're best friends because like we're in that land. Like, right. It's no offense to anybody. It's just that
No, I never been a girl's girl. I ain't in all the fake shit. I'ma fuck with who gon' fuck with me, and I ain't never passing as a fake bitch.
Miss B says, get to the Diddy shit, man. Somebody give, somebody give Miss B some baby oil in the chat. She wants to get to it. It's all good.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss B, and we are currently looking into a story about a TikToker that's in a love triangle. They were friends. The husband was apparently cool. We are starting this story backwards because I want to get y'all up to speed, and then we're going to go back and start from the beginning. So we're going to listen and react as this plays.
Renee being arrested for cyber stalking Akira.
I ain't gonna say the moment that we all been waiting for, because it's very unfortunate that we had to get here. For the $1 million questions that everybody been asking, did Renee get locked up? Renee got locked up this morning. She indeed got locked up. She got locked up for violating the restraining order that Akira had against her for cyber stalking. Okay, understand that there are consequences, and I know a lot of us, I was starting to lose faith. I just said this last night. I'm gonna wait to see what happened today that was gonna determine how I really felt about the judge, because I feel like the way that Akira has carried herself with so much class, and I know it hasn't been easy. It's a lot, and I do feel like at times, the court failed her by giving Brene so many chances.
Now, Akira is the woman that was left and was friends with Brene, and Brene stole her husband. Now, mind you, Brene's ex-husband and Akira's ex-husband called themselves cousins because they grew up with each other.
They have been very lenient towards her, and I knew it was coming. I felt that this moment would come because I know how the court works. I know how, they allow you to, they extend you so much grace until, you continue to do what you're doing and act like you're bigger than the program. Well, this morning, y'all know she not supposed to be in that space with Akira. She showed up. I feel like she been showing up. I feel like because this is her character, this is her attitude, this is the way that she acts, I feel like that she is violating. Now, y'all know she followed him everywhere that he goes. She uploaded the video with the hair thing. There is no way in God's green earth that Akira and Tim are dropping those babies off to one another in whatever designated spot that they have, the court have allowed, and she not there with Tim. She's everywhere. Imagine catching a cyber stalking charge behind a man that was probably happy when you was locked up so he could cheat on you in peace. I know Tim was happy as hell when Brene was locked up for than 2.5 milliseconds because that 2,500 bond I'm sure has been posted. I bet you he was happy as hell walking around the house within 5 cats like, ooh, let me text my bitches in peace. If anything, this shows how much Tim don't care about Brene because if he cared about Brene, he would have checked her and told her to stop antagonizing his wife, now ex-wife, because he know that his ex-wife don't play. Stalking, let alone cyber stalking, is one of those type of charges where it's really hard to get those type of warrants approved. You know how much evidence you need to have? When I saw that Akira said she had a flash drive, I was like, it was over for Brene. And it's crazy because Brene really chose this life for herself over a man that's not even cute. Like, he looks like a meerkat. Not even, if anything is giving Rufus from Kim Possible. And ever since her and Rufus have been public about them being adulterous heathens, that's literally all her content has been about is Tim. Every single video, she got to bring up Bae, either Bae next to her, Bae on FaceTime, her and Bae out shopping, even though that money that they use for shopping should be towards the kids that he don't take care of. But she loves to bring up to antagonize Akira, and that's one of the reasons why she got arrested. Trying so hard to prove to the world, Akira and Devin, that they're in love and that everything's peaches and cream and that they're so happy, buying M necklaces, talking about some, this gonna be my last name, matching outfits every 2 seconds, even at a court appearance that she's not even supposed to be at, which led to her getting arrested. Like, you thought you was eating and now look at you in the Slammer, the YouTube channel where we can see that they obviously don't like each other. Like, who y'all trying to fool? Her bringing up the kids, which not only does she have no business bringing up because she's the mistress, but because he don't take care of them damn kids and she takes part in him being neglectful to his children. But it's okay, because Karma motherfucking and Brene is learning. She's learning what we call fuck around and find out. She's just been having the time of her life harassing Akira this entire time when Akira didn't even do nothing to her. She stole Akira's husband. But it's okay because now she's going to have to face the judge about cyber stalking. Do you know how hard it is to get a cyber stalking charge on somebody? I love this for Brene because now she's starting to get legal consequences, which is the only consequences that are going to matter to her because she's scary. She don't want to sit in jail. And I love the fact that Brene is the only one that got arrested and that Tim did not, because it shows Brene that everything that you're doing is for a man that's home in your house, while you're over here locked up behind him because you wanted to stalk his ex-wife, even though you're the one that took her husband. Good for you, bitch. Keep all the consequences coming because I'm here for it. And shout outs to Akira because that is how you move with grace and don't let nobody see you sweating. Period.
So the courthouse fiasco that people have been referring to, where Tim and Brene are dressed alike, in what is being said is one of the reasons that Brene was locked up for violating the restraining order that Akira had against her. This commenter says, so Bertha, referring to Brene, didn't show up to her own court date, but made it to Tim's, where she knew Akira would be, knowing Akira still has that order of protection against her. Now, the court fiasco that we're about to see take place, it was recorded by Big Mazzy or Big Maisie on TikTok. She was there as a bystander, and you'll see Tim and Brene dressed alike, and you'll also see Tim's mom in blue with the glasses on, and you'll also see Tim's sister, Imani Victoria, with the black and white dress on. You can also hear Akira's attorney say that her client has an active restraining order against Brene. This courthouse commotion took place because they did not want Maisie Mazzy to record them. However, one of the court workers or deputy sheriffs came out to let Brene, Tim, and family know that it's okay for Mazzy Maisie to record outside of the courtroom as long as it's not inside of the courtroom. Let's take a look at all of this courthouse commotion.
So let's go back. So what we not gonna do? You are good. Come on, let's go. Go back in. Come on. Well, come on. Don't touch me. Babe. This lady right here. Wait. Now, Attorney Jones. Hold on. Wait. Listen. Attorney Jones says she is not a part of this. I know. Now, what I will also say, wait a minute. What I will also say, and this is the sheriff's office policy. Yes, ma'am. Now, it's one thing. Stand by one. This is the sheriff's office policy when it comes to this building. Mm-hmm. They are allowed to record outside here. Okay. Now, in the courtroom is a different story. Okay. Now, generally speaking, we do not allow recording in any courtroom short of account. Yeah, we understand. I can read it right here.
So I know you guys have heard a lot already. So basically, this young lady thinks that she can do whatever she wants to do. She's showing up to a court case with the man that is going to court with the wife that she stole. And she has the nerves to walk around the courtroom acting all boisterous. Crazy. If you are still in this video and watching this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And here goes a small message for you guys.
I'd rather be by myself than at a table with people plotting on me. Be careful who table you sit at, because you might end up on the menu.
All right, we're going to get right back into what we were listening to. And again, please make sure you like this video. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Miss_B.
Every day, because it's stuff like that she is a part of.
Wait, take a deep breath. Don't give them what they want. Don't worry about it. Don't give them what they want. It's okay.
My client has a restraining order against
Wait, hold on. You stay here. Okay. Because what you're not about to do is fix something. She's still going around. Let the clowns go down. Let them do that. We're not going to do you are good. Come on, let's go. Go back in. Come on. Come on. Don't touch me. Dad.
Yeah, this is a crazy story, y'all. If you would like to get more of the backstory on your own, look up Renee's story on TikTok.
Brene's cyberstalking charge can have a huge impact on Tim's custody arrangement for his kids. Let me explain. So Brene had her first appearance today for this charge. And during this first appearance, she did a waiver of counsel where she'll be representing herself. And she'll be having a disposition again on October the 28th. However, Brene got this charge after she already had a restraining order on her from Akira. So she had a restraining order, and even though she had that, she still proceeded to discuss Akira online to the point where she was arrested for this cyberstalking. Due to there already being a restraining order in place, they could give her stricter penalties and say that she's a person that disregards legal boundaries, and all of this reflects poorly in family court. Now, this could impact Tim because they could say that he either allowed or knew about this harassment happening, and that he continued to live with someone or support someone knowing that they were harassing the co-parent to their child. Now, on top of all of this, the judge can look at this and say, this is a lack of judgment, this is bad co-parenting, and that you're exposing your child to conflict and danger. Y'all, all of this stuff can reduce the time he has with his children. It can reduce if he's allowed to have his children without a supervised visit. Like, it can affect so much stuff because when it comes to family court, the children's safety comes first. This could be really big in their situation, so we just have to see how this plays out.
As of now, Akira's lawsuit hearing against Brene is set for November 3rd, 2025. There's a playlist on this channel that can catch you up with everything regarding Brene, Akira, Tim, and Devin. But let's go ahead and look at some of the events that took place since our last video. Some of the events that led up to Brene being incarcerated. So first we're going to hear from Brene, and then we're going to hear from Akira. Now, Brene, we know in the past has referred to Akira as Tim's baby mama. Although Akira and Tim are now divorced, Akira still says that she is keeping her last name. Brene says that she does not hate Akira, but technically she wouldn't keep a last name of a man who, quote unquote, technically put her through hell. At the time, Akira clapped back and said that she was not the baby mama, she was the...
But you'll take another man's husband that dogged that said woman out. Fucking weird.
And then she also says that she'll never be a baby mama, even after the divorce. She's the ex-wife. Let's go ahead and take a listen to them both.
Per my last Snapchat that I told you I was going to talk about. Don't mind me. I am actually currently installing my wig.
Now this is beyond. This is. What's her name? This is Brene talking.
Go ahead and say this. First things first. PSA. You're here.
If you're just now coming into this video, please make sure you like this video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe.
The horse's mouth. I do not have any hatred in my heart for Tim's baby mom. I don't. I do not have any hatred, regardless of what.
That's his ex-wife, ho.
We're going on legally. I don't have any hatred in my heart towards her. Point blank, period. That's number one. Number two, I don't like how you guys are trying to make it seem like I'm just a pop-up person. Y'all already know I was auntie to those kids, a name that I didn't give myself. Just to throw that out there. I was like, hey, I want to call myself auntie. No, name that was given to me. Okay, that's for two. Off rip, I just hate that y'all keep trying to spin this thing where if I don't like the baby mom, the mother of the kids, if I don't like her, I don't like the kids because they came from her. That is such a dumb mindset. I may not be fond and may not like the things that the baby mom is doing, not only to me, but also to the baby dad. I don't like that. I can say that I don't like it, but I'm not going to sit here on camera and to y'all, and I will say it to her and whoever else I need to, if when time is right. I don't have any hatred towards you, because at the end of the day, we all are going to have to co-parent those kids, and even my children, because their kids, the baby mom and the baby dad kids, are going to be siblings to my kids and the baby dad kids. Simple. We're all going to have to figure this thing out. Nobody who's in the situation knows that.
Well, from what I heard, young lady, you can't even have kids, allegedly. So what are we talking about?
They know I don't have hatred in my heart. Angry, upset about certain things? Absolutely. I don't hate her. But let's say that I did hate her.
But how do you have a chance to even hate her? Like, how do you feel the right to even feel like you can hate her in the first place? You stole her husband. You and her were friends. What the fuck are we talking about? No self-accountability.
I don't, but let's say that I did. If I did hate her, why does that mean, or why does that equal me not loving the kids? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if I didn't like the kids, I wouldn't be marrying the dad. Because guess what? That means I'm going to have to be a part of the family even more. I'm going to have to love on the kid. Like, y'all are just saying anything because y'all just hate me so bad. Like, that's just what it is. And I've of course, I came to that conclusion a long time ago. But when it all said and done, I'm trying not to make this video too long. I don't hate the baby mom. I love the kids. Saying that I don't like the kids because y'all say I hate the girl and I don't hate her. I love the children even when my position was an auntie. I love the children even though my now position is the stepmom. I still love them. The love has not died down. The love has not nothing. The love has actually gotten even more stronger. If you want to be for real, I protect those kids with my life, whether y'all feel like I don't need to or not. A lot of people will be grateful and thankful to have another parent, that the parents are not together and now they're remarrying and being with someone else. They will be grateful.
And they would not be grateful if the person used to be their acquaintance or friend. They would not. Only a dumb bitch would be grateful.
Have another parent to actually genuinely love, show actual love to kids, to those babies or whoever kids. All the moms matter, but dads don't matter. Dads matter. They matter. They matter. They matter. Simple. I don't care. And it's not because I'm with Tim. It's mainly because I've always been the type of person to advocate for dads, especially good trying dads. Dads who are trying and wanting to have a relationship, wanting to have that relationship with the children and wanting to be a part of the kid's life. So stop with the deadbeat, stop with the not doing X, Y, and Z, stop. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't know. There's always 1, 2, 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, and then there's the truth. Stop thinking that everything y'all always gotta make it one sided. If you feel like I'm obsessed with mentioning the kids when I'm not, that's your own opinion. You do what you want with that opinion. I don't care no more at this point. Like, when I speak and say what I got to say, because when all this stuff first started to come out, Brene didn't open her mouth and say nothing. I didn't say anything. And now that I'm actually fed up with the lies that's being spread about us and the way that y'all try to analyze the video to make it as it's something that it's not, is really alarming to me. Y'all say I'm obsessed. No, there's nothing to be obsessed with when I know what I got going on in real life. Y'all only get clips and little glimpses of little things that's going on in my life or lies that someone else has been telling y'all. Because I didn't come out and say this is what actually happened.
But it seems to me that you're the one lying, you're the one deflecting, you're the one not holding yourself accountable. And the fact that you got yourself locked up, I'm going to just play this clip for Akira, because I know she's probably like,
what's funny now, bitch? Who's laughing now, bitch? Who?
yeah, because she's definitely going to get the last laugh in this situation. That's just my personal opinion.
Baby, it's coming. Trust me.
Laughing into missing his wife. Of course he misses me. Of course. Why do you think he's sitting up underneath me all day long? Because he just loves me.
How do I feel about her keeping wanting to keep the last name? That's her decision.
As she should.
I don't feel any type of way towards it, to be completely honest with you. That's her.
As she should. But before I continue on, let me just read my copyright. This is under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, entertainment, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational personal use tips balance in favor of fair use, and the entertainment and educational segment of this show is to just react to a crazy love triangle that we will continue to react to.
She's going to be the Miss Montague and I'm going to be the Mrs. Montague. So honestly, it really doesn't matter to me, for one. For two, the reasoning behind...
She sounds so freaking ignorant. Are you freaking kidding me, girl? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And it just doesn't make sense to me, because she's going to forever be the mom of the babies, of the kiddos. So, honestly, I don't know. For me, it just doesn't make sense. I seen the lives, I seen the screen recordings of the live, and it's just crazy to me, because I'm not gonna keep no man last name who put me through hell. Personally, whether we have kids or not, just my opinion, I'm not gonna do that.
There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to keep the same last name as her children. Here you go, making it something that it's not.
But it's a difference if my goal or her goal was to never get married again. You know what I'm saying? Keep the last name, cool. But to get married and to hyphenate it under the new man's last name is absurd to me. So I don't know. So yeah, I mean, y'all can't be asking me how I feel about it, because I'm not the one gonna be married. Y'all need to ask her boyfriend.
My last name is my last name. My last name will forever be my last name. My last name will not change unless another man comes into my life and changes it. My last name will stay my last name even when I get married again. It will be hyphenated. I will forever be a Montague. That is my offspring's name. It is my name. My kids are under a certain age. No, I'm not a baby mama. I'm married. And even that, after that, if you're married and you have kids, you're not a baby mama. If you get divorced and you have kids, you're not a baby mama. You're an ex-wife. I'm single, but I'm not single. I'm married. My documents say married, as my kids did. That is me. That is mine. I work for it. It ain't changing. Not only that, I'll change it if you pay for it. If it bother y'all that much, send me the money so I can change it. I have to change my social security card. I have to change my license. Not to mention, y'all know how hard it is to get a real ID. I have to change that. Got to change a passport. I have to change paperwork at work. I have to go and change documents, medical documents. I have to change my kids' information. I ain't doing.
Now, this is Alana explaining why she's not changing her last name or changing anything. I'm sorry, her name is Akira.
I ain't doing it. So, with that being said, this is the first, not even the first. How many times have I said this? This is the second time. This is the third and the final time that I will say this. I'm not changing my last name. Forever a Montague. Shawnee, you let it go. It sounds like half of y'all want the last name. Y'all do know it's a common last name. Please get off my back about the last name. I'm going to say it one more time for y'all, because here we go. That is my offspring's name. It is my name. My kids are under a certain age. We will forever have the same.
Renee's and Devin's divorce has now been finalized. Let's go ahead and take a look at Devin's reaction.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God. I'm free at last. Boy, after the judge said to me, my boy, you were free, my face had a smile because I was filled with so much glee. What Kamala say? We did it, Joe. We did it. We made it to the finish line. It was a long race, and my legs was tired, boy. But I made it. We made it. So no, y'all, but I do appreciate all the people who have made this whole little divorce and separation so entertaining for me. I really appreciate it. I do want to shout out my attorney, Robinetta B. Jones, for helping me through this whole process. You made it so easy. And we get them dubs. Yeah.
Y'all, so Brene and Devin finally got divorced, and y'all are doing that girl in the worst way. It's so freaking funny. Like, the way y'all are in the girl comments talking about something, she not gonna find happiness, and then y'all got that one whipped cream picture where she's like, and it's so funny because y'all are just so hilarious. And then on top of that, like, I know Devin is so happy. He's like, thank God. He's so happy that he's finally divorced to her. And Brene, she just looks sad. I don't know why she's sad. I feel like she's finally realizing that she don't have no hold over him no more, and she can't do shit to hurt him no more because like they're not legally married no more. And Tim is about to do her ass in the worst way. Like, he proposed to her, and then she's on the internet talking about some, oh, she's the stepmommy. She was the auntie first, and now she's the stepmommy, this and that. Girl, please lean back, like lean fuck back. You're not all of that. I'm sorry, you're not. Them children don't know what the fuck you are. Like, they don't know where you came from. They don't know shit because like you're putting on this persona in front of them because you really want to be their mama, but you can't. So you're trying to play stepmama because you're trying to get included in as much shit that you can because you know that you're excluded out of everything. But it's so crazy to me that Devin is just so happy about this divorce. And Brene is just looking sad as a dog, like for real. But you reap what you sow. And this is all alleged.
Tim's and Akira's divorce is now finalized as well.
Tim and Akira are officially divorced, but I don't know if we're supposed to be celebrating, y'all. So on Monday, Akira's attorney, Ms. Jones, filed paperwork asking for a continuance for this case. Now, on the paperwork, it states that there had never been a continuance, so that means normally it's granted. On top of that, Akira had not been properly served. So as of the beginning of this week, she wasn't even served on this case. Now, on the paperwork, she also states that there are pending matters like the equitable distribution as well as the alimony. Now, the judge goes ahead and grants Tim the divorce without Akira even being present today. Is this the same judge that granted all the continuances that Tim and Brene was asking for, or is this a different judge? Because I'm very confused. Normally, when you have children, when you do a divorce, you have to go ahead and do like the custody, the child support, the alimony, the equitable distribution, all of that at one time. Because if one parent was to hold the child longer than what they were supposed to or try to take the child, the police normally use the divorce decree and what's in the divorce to go by who's supposed to have the children. So how are they going to do that if none of this stuff was resolved? I don't know. Maybe we'll get some updates regarding this, or maybe Akira just have to do all separate cases, a separate equitable distribution, a separate alimony, and child custody type thing. Akira and Tim's court dates have been set, and it's not until 2026. Now, they're expecting this to be a 2-day trial that's going to last February 4th and February 5th, 2026. They already have their custody agreement in place, so this is going to be for the child support and for alimony. Now, most things do not have to be turned in until right before trial start. Like, for instance, the witness list has to be submitted 10 days before trial starts. Now, all discovery, and if they have any depositions, that must be completed 90 days prior to trial starting. All financial affidavits must be exchanged 90 days prior to trial starting. Any stipulations that they come up with must be submitted 1 day after both attorneys have consented to it. And if they come up with an agreement amongst both parties, that must be turned in 1 day after they have both agreed. Now, the only thing outstanding at this point is the plaintiff's interrogatories and the RPDs, which is basically a request for documents like records or any kind of evidence that they're requesting for this case.
Today is September the 14th, 2025. Mark my word when I say something ain't right. Something is not right as it relates to Akira and Tim's case. Do you hear me? Something is not right. It is very unsettling. The fact that Akira even have a criminal contempt charge from the judge is very concerning.
If you haven't already, welcome to the Babe Cave. This is your girl, Miss B, and please make sure you like this video. Feel free to leave a comment below. Leave links below if you got more information on this story, as I will be following and reacting. So far, I could just honestly say this is just a messy situation, and Brene is wrong. Brene and Tim are dead ass wrong.
To me. So you mean to tell me that all the times that we have seen with our own two eyes, Tim and Brene violating the temporary custody order, nothing has been done to them for months, on top of months, on top of months. And you mean to tell me that Tim files a motion against Akira and the judge holds her in contempt is very mind-boggling to me. But we got two people who's been literally violating for a very long time. And then there is a order for commitment, whether it be for mental evaluation or jail or even both. However, what I can say is that I do not see them on the roster, the inmate roster. So it's probably safe to say no, they didn't get locked up. It is very mind-boggling, y'all. Very mind-boggling. Something ain't right with this judge. The fact that he would have their stuff disabled, I have not really seen that with other people's case. Even if y'all go scroll and just find people case that are currently pending that is actually up under him, I don't see it.
I'm thinking maybe the information got sealed. But if I don't see Akira doing that unless she's trying to do that for the privacy of her children. But Brene, being that you don't have a lawyer and you're representing yourself, allegedly, from what I've been looking at and seeing, I know you wasn't capable of getting that, getting that whatchamacallit. I forgot the name that I just said, but come on, let's carry on.
Something ain't right. Mark my word. But once I'm able to pinpoint, because oh baby, I am researching. Do anybody know the judge? I feel like in the beginning he's a very good judge, but something ain't right. Something is not right. Somebody said either Brene personally know this judge, and I don't even want to repeat what they say, but yeah, something ain't right. Mark my word. I feel like something is brewing behind the scenes. We most definitely can't see it, but mark my word, something ain't right.
Regarding Brene being sued by Akira for about $2 million, let's take a look at some of the things that have been happening between the two in court. That's going to lead us up to our November 3rd, 2025 lawsuit hearing.
Y'all, they are now asking Brene, is she pregnant and did she know that Tim slept with her sister? So a new set of interrogatories were sent to Brene.
Wait, what the fuck? Slept with the sister? Slept with her sister, which is, by the way, a twin.
What's funny now, bitch? Who's laughing now, bitch? Who?
Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga?
All of my wasabi though.
Who is this nigga?
The first question comes out, are you pregnant, and if so, by who? And did you know that Tim slept with your sister? And if so, when did you find out? The month and the year. They also asked her, did you ask Tim and Akira's kids to call you mama? In January 2024, they asked her, did you make a video saying that you were going to marry Tim one day, make him your husband, and that you loved him? They also say, do you think that being drunk is an excuse to sleep with somebody's husband? They asked her, does she have an OnlyFans account with Tim? And how many times has she had mice or rat inside of her home while Akira's kids were there? Y'all, this is getting so messy.
Very.
On top of that, they said that she has still not filled out the first set of questions or the second set of questions or paid the $2,000 that she owed. So,
Bitch, if you don't call the exterminator, what the hell are we doing?
she owed $2,000 that she was sanctioned for, but she's only paid $1,000 as of today. Now, they're asking that she is held in civil and criminal contempt due to her not complying with the court's orders, and that she is sanctioned again to pay for Akira's attorney.
Brene, ain't no way you out here getting your nails done, going on trips, all in buggies, and you only pay $1,000? Y'all, Robin just filed a motion against Brene for motions for sanctions, motions to compel, motion for contempt, motion for attorney fees and costs. So y'all know that they had order for her to pay.
Akira ain't playing with your ass, Brene.
29 of 2025, $2,000 to Akira attorney. Her deadline was May 27. They said, June 27. They say June 26, she paid only $1,000. She have an outstanding balance of $1,000. We got to go through these. Oh my God. She paid $1,000 and she didn't do, I told y'all. I knew it. We're going live tonight. We are going live tonight. Meet me there.
Looks like we're about to get more court documents. So Brene's sister went online where she posted a background image showing some court documents from the situation where Akira's mom had notarized a form for her. Now, Akira's mom is an attorney, so she can notarize things for her. Now, they do not recommend for lawyers to notarize their own clients' documents, but Akira is not her client, so she can notarize that. Now, the issue is coming up because Brene's mom allegedly notarized some false statements that Tim gave. And that is an issue because if you are just simply a notary, you're not supposed to be notarizing things for your family. And if Tim is supposed to be engaged to your daughter, there's a conflict of interest there. But further than that, in the court documents, there is also a part that says that they are not supposed to be discussing this case online. not them nor a third party. It's the same thing that happened with the kids. They're not supposed to be posting these kids, and a third party is not supposed to be posting these kids. And once again, we now have a third party who has posted a screenshot of a court document and then goes into details describing the court case. It's been filed to hold Brene in civil and criminal contempt of court. So this is all going back to the interrogatories, which is basically the questions that she was supposed to have answered. Now, she received her first set of questions on June 6, 2024, and was supposed to have those answered by August 6th of 2024. During this time, Akira served her another set of questions. None of this had been done. So Brene's attorney asked for an extension, asked for more time. So the judge said, okay, cool. Both sets of questions are due by September 23rd, 2024. Still have not received anything. So this year, on April the 1st, they had a hearing. And there was a motion to compel, which basically ordered that Brene have all of those questions answered by 5 p.m. on yesterday. None of that has been answered. So they are asking Brene to be responsible for any kind of additional court costs, attorney fees that Akira may have. They're asking for her to be in civil and criminal contempt of court. And they are asking that she be sanctioned. They're saying that because she has not turned over these questions, that Akira is not able to proceed and go forward with this case the way she needs to. She needs all the evidence right there in front of her. She needs to see how this thing is going to go. And without those questions, they can't do that. And it's possibly going to make this court case get pushed out some.
So remember, Brene's ex-husband, Devin, is now suing Brene's fiance, Tim.
Now, Devin, when do you plan on getting out this lawsuit with Tim? Talk to me now. Come on, talk to me. I'll talk back. Because from what everybody's saying is, the only money that Tim allegedly has is the allowance that he gets from Brene.
That's crazy.
And if Akira take all of that, then what's going to be left for Devin to get? He might even lose his allowance. Like, I'm confused.
Where is the man, Sandra?
Y'all, everybody has been saying, why is Tim not being held accountable? Why is everybody so hard on Brene? And nobody ever says anything about Tim. Well, there has always been.
And this is for Tim's ass.
Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga?
All of my wasabi though.
Who is this nigga?
He ain't even got no money, Lord Jesus.
Lawsuit filed against Tim. Devin Ben filed this lawsuit. This is not anything new. What it is that it has not had any motion until today. We finally got some movement and they filed a status hearing set for September the 18th. Now, this is where they're going to come and basically just check bases to see where they are with this case and how they plan on moving forward, or if they are going to move forward. At this point, it's kind of up in the air. So we'll find out more information against the lawsuit from Devin to Tim on that date. And as soon as I have more information, I will let y'all know. But if y'all know about any other money they got that he could possibly get, please put it in the comments.
Lastly, let's hear a little bit more from Brene, and then also a little bit more from Brene and Tim. Too much tea.
Absolutely. Y'all already know I want some kids. Like, y'all love to use that as my downfall. Y'all love to say that. Oh, Brene, no. I'm going to have those babies. Just know that, okay? I'm like, what is on my nail? But yes, I do. Planning them, thinking about them, always. So
Child.
I'm gonna get him and some kids. Crazy that y'all feel like because baby and I are with each other 24/7, around each other 24/7. We get home, we work. I'm upstairs, he's downstairs. Y'all think it's weird. And then what does age have to do with anything? Y'all do realize if like us being around each other 24/7, that clearly means we like each other. You get what I'm saying? Like when it comes to a marriage or relationship, you have to like your partner. Literally. If you don't like them, it's not gonna work. And it's like right message, wrong messenger, y'all probably gonna say, but all jokes aside, I can have an opinion myself. Plus I already went through it my own self. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So with those comments y'all saying, because we sit on the phone while we both working, I'm downstairs, I'm upstairs working, he's downstairs working. We clearly just love each other so much. Like, and y'all be like, oh, it's because he's probably cheating. No, he's not. He's
it's because he wants me in his presence. But we have to do our separate things. So it feels good to be on FaceTime. Duh. But anyway, it just be so crazy when y'all say stuff like that, especially with the, you're always around each other, you're not tired of him. No, I'm never tired of him. I tell him every day I literally can be his BALLS, one of them, and hang with him all day because I love him so much. So yeah. First of all, it's just so crazy to me that y'all keep speaking on Babe's weight gain. The crazy thing is he was heavier then. Yes, Babe is probably bloated for the most part. And that's why if you go to his page, he's been talking about his bloatingness, and he's been talking about taking bloom because, whatever the case may be. But it just be so crazy to me that y'all keep talking about weight gain. Like, being big is not a crime. Oh my gosh. Y'all act like it's illegal. Y'all coming into somebody's comment section complaining about them being big. It's not that serious. It's their life. Let them live it. If they want to stuff their face, let them stuff their face. You shouldn't worry about nobody else. If my baby is big, he's big. And I love every inch, every roll on his back and on his side. It don't matter. I love it. You don't gotta like it. I do. Y'all calling him ugly. Guess what? That's good. That's my man. I love it. I like it. That's all that matters. I don't know why y'all have to comment on other people's relationship. Well, y'all keep asking this question. No, I did not. I learned my lesson the first time. Trust.
And that was the end of the first episode of the Love Triangle Court in Oh My. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you haven't already, please make sure you like this video. And please make sure you come back again by subscribing and turning your notifications on. I will holler at you guys later. Next thing we will be talking about is Christian Rock and more of this Love Triangle Court and Oh My. I will holler at you guys later.